Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to another Rena K YouTube video. Today I have a card that is not actually a mandala. I decided to take a break from making those for a while. I'm actually using a stamp set that my sister designed. It's called Grand Garden and it has this massive fat flower that I'm going to be using on my card today. And today my card is actually going to Mishi. It's a get well soon card, or just a you're in my thoughts card, because he just got fixed the other day. So what better way to remind him that he's still a man than by giving him a card with a giant flower on it. So that's what we'll be doing. I'll be trying some different effects on the card and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so here are the products that we're going to be using today. It's going to be pretty simple what we're doing. The most important thing I think you need is purple tape, because this tape doesn't damage the paper that you put it on. It's real easy to pull off and I really like it. I like the color. Next we have the Grand Garden stamp set. As you can see, this flower is immense and has a ton of petals to color, which we will be coloring with the colored pencils, and off to the side I have some Gamsol. And then I have some ink daubers and my blue raspberry and grass green inks to create a cool look on the background. And then we will be finishing up with a greeting. And I don't know which one I'm going to do. Kind of tempted to do the You Are a Beautiful Soul inside and out, because that's inspiring for what Mishi's going through. And so we will get started with the background of this. Okay, so this piece of paper is my designated destroy piece of paper. I'm sure all of you guys have one in your stamp room that you just use to make some marks on, but this is what we'll be using because I don't want to ruin my computer mat any more than I already have. And I'm going to start with the purple tape, and I'm going to have a long enough piece that it goes off the edge of the white piece of cardstock. And I'm just going to line up this edge of the purple tape with the edge of the white piece of paper. You can check by bringing it up. This will make sure that you have a really clean line on this side. I just found that was the easiest way to line it up. So we're just gonna lightly press that into the paper, and why not seal it down onto my computer desk as well. And now we're gonna take the inks. I'm gonna start with the lighter color, which is the grass green. And we're just gonna do some coverage on here. We're doing really deep coverage because I keep messing up with the ink dauber. And it's easier to just go really thick to cover everything up. And now we can take the other ink dauber with the blue raspberry. See how nicely these colors go together? And then make sure you blend them into each other. I'm going to go back over with the green because I don't think I applied enough on there. Now I'm going to take that green one more time and just fill it in a little bit. Me adding ink onto this is equivalent to me adding bobby pins to my Halloween costume to try to make it look remotely female. Looks like a weird reading on a thermal cam, but we're going to do this reveal. Are you ready? Look how straight that line is. My God. Now that we have that done, we can put our trash piece of cardstock away, and now we can move on to coloring in the giant flower. So for this next part, I needed my Misty to make sure I was placing this right, and I'm just going to make this go off the side just a little bit because we're actually going to be cutting this out by hand. Thank you, computer, for interrupting me. We're actually going to be cutting this out by hand and then putting it over our background. Sorry, I can't pick anything up. To ink this up, I'm going to start with the green grass and just put color on parts of it. I'm going to press really hard. And then I'm going to go over with the blue raspberry on the spots that don't have a lot of ink. This will give a cool blended look because we're doing all the petals with different colors, so it's not necessarily right to make it just blue or just green. So you can make the colors in the petals align with the ink around it, or you can just do whatever you want. I'll probably just do whatever I want, but that's how you blend colors on a stamp. Now comes the most tedious part by far. I have to color all these in and blend them towards the center. And as you can see, there are a couple petals on this flower. So I'm going to start with this teal color and then just add green and blue around it. I'd also like to add I'm using a very tiny blending stump for this because these petals vary in size, but you also want to control the amount of blending, and the best way to do that is with a tiny one, because if you use a big one, it's just going to spread the color all over, and just don't do it. So this is what the teal petals look like colored in. I added one right here because it was lacking once I colored them all in. Now I'm going to add some green, and after that I'm going to add the darker blue color so you guys can see that. Here's what the green ones look like, and now we're going to do blue. Okay, so I just finished it. I have a weird pain in my elbow that I think is arthritis, but I'm going to ignore that for now. And now I'm going to take these scissors. I recently used these to cut gum out of Mishi's fur because he stepped in some. Alright, there it is all cut out. You just kind of got to straighten out the edges a little bit. They get a little crimped from my hand trying to weasel in all those spots, but as you can see, it's going to go right here. Look how that works. Beautiful. Okay, and now we can stamp the greeting and do the layering and then add the little details. Okay, so I'm going to take my tape runner and I'm going to put it all over these little petals because I want them to stay down. Boom, baby. And then now I think we'll just stick with "You Are My Happy Place." I don't want to pull on any sensitive strings with the Mishi. In all honesty, he'll probably sniff it and then bite my hand. Alright. Hopefully that was good. Yes. Okay. Last thing I'm going to do is, per usual, take my white gel pen and I'm going to do some random little dots. I'm not measuring them out, shockingly. I'm just making them a similar distance apart. Okay, well that's how that looks. And now I'm just going to layer it and then it'll be done. That is our finished card look. It looks a lot more crisp with the layering. Oh, and the scraps of paper on it too. Yeah, so I think I'm going to give this to Mishi because he had a very, very difficult week. So this is our finished card. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Mishi, this is for you, honey. Do you like it? Does that make you feel better? Oh, thank you. That was nice. Alright, so I promised you guys last week a $25 gift certificate to whoever answered the question, what is the most amount of times you've messed up on a project? And the winners are right here. So if you see your name right here, remember to submit I Won the Rena K giveaway to info@ginakdesigns.com and we will send you your product right away. For this week, I will be giving a $25 gift certificate once again to the people who answer the question, what is the time that you made a get well soon card for someone and what was the circumstance? I'd be interested to hear some of the stories that you guys have for get well soon cards. I'm sure it's not your dog getting fixed. He doesn't even need this. He doesn't even care. He's full of life right now. No trash. No trash, you're sick. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mishi, say bye. He just burped again. Okay, bye.